July 20th. Before I got put away, Moms always went after me and Diego for fighting so much. She'd pull me aside when I was on my way out the front door for school, or she'd grab Diego off me in the hall, screaming us down, but mostly she'd just try to bring it up all casual when we were sitting around the TV after dinner, like it wasn't a big deal, like it didn't completely tear her apart every time she saw it. "Tell me something, boys," she'd start. "Why are you two always going after each other? Every time I turn around, can somebody please explain this to me?" Neither one of us would give her much of an answer, though. Diego would shrug, or I'd glance at my big bro and tell her, "We don't even know, Ma, it just happens." It's true, things sometimes just get out of hand when me and my bro are together all day, especially since our old man has been MIA. We get in these wild fistfights at the levee, or wrestling matches in the backyard, or Diego will pin me against the floor in the bathroom and try to make me say mercy. Say mercy, Gully. Hell nah. Come on, Gully, just say mercy and I'll let your bitch ass go. Hell nah. According to Diego, it isn't a big deal though, because we never hit each other in the face. He says you only punch somebody in the face when you're really trying to hurt them in a real fight. And if we're not really trying to hurt each other, then technically we're just fooling around, no matter how crazy serious we might seem at the time. It just doesn't make sense to me, Moms will say, flipping the channel to a baseball game or some reality show we all like. You two love each other as much as any two brothers I've ever known. She'll turn to look at us with this concerned face that kills me, then go back to the TV, shaking her head, legs curled underneath her on the couch, the way she always liked to sit. Me in the rocking chair on her right, watching her. "It's just how brothers are, Ma," Diego will say, kicking his feet up and pops his old lazy boy. "You even said so yourself. Dad and Uncle Armando were the same way coming up. They'd get in scraps all the time, right? But when it came down to it, they had each other's backs." "That was different, Diego," Moms will say. "Nobody ever got hurt. Look at your brother's eye, baby." She'll reach out and take my face in her hands, turn it so Diego can see my latest war wound in the light. "Look at this gash. Your dad and uncle never drew blood." "Come on, Ma," Diego will say, waving her off. "That was just a freak headbutt. It wasn't on purpose or nothing. We were playing, Ma," I'll add, so Diego knows I'm taking up for him again. "See?" Diego will hold his hands out all innocent-like. And that's when Moms will force a smile and shake her head, pretend like she knows it's not as big a deal as she's making it out to be. But I usually can see in her eyes, she's genuinely scared about how we are with each other. "What am I going to do with you two boys?" "Tell you what," Diego will say, "me and Gully will try to cool it a little, all right, Ma? He'll watch that mouth he got, and I'll cut the kids some slack. That work for you, Ma?" "We'll chill," I'll add. "We don't want to make you worry or nothing." She'll roll her eyes and shake her head and say, "I've heard that one before," because she has, a grip of times, but still she'll drop it. And we'll all three of us just sit there watching TV together, not really talking anymore. Or she'll change the subject to something about school. Or me and Diego will cruise into the kitchen and rummage through the fridge and cupboards for something else to eat. But that's just how it is with me and my big bro. We hang together all the time, so occasionally we get on each other's nerves, right? Plus, Diego's got this crazy temper. Sometimes when he's bombing on me, he'll even forget about his rule, how we're not supposed to hit each other in the face. But I always bomb right back. I know he respects me way more if I stand toe-to-toe and fight. And most times when we get tired, we'll just stop mid-brawl and lay on the floor next to each other, breathing all hard. "Dude, Diego," I'll say, between huffing and puffing, "I think you caught me, man, in the liver, with that last body shot." Or he'll say, "Yo, goalie, peep the back of my neck, man. That shit bleeding?" "Nah, it's just red." "What's up with them fingernails, dog? You gotta cut that shit." And then we'll just lay there, breathing crazy hard, laughing at each other's wounds, like since we were kids.